Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be going over the gift card items for October of 2024 on Roblox. So yeah, let's get started. So we did get the new gift card items for October. We do have a good mix of retextures as well as some new items with some pretty cool effects. I do want to mention that if you are seeing this video before October 1st, you won't be able to redeem these until October 1st. So once again, if you have a card ready to redeem and you see something you like, you will have to wait until October 1st as these will not be changed over until then. So I just wanted to give a little heads up just in case some of you guys do want to redeem them. You'll have to wait if you are seeing this video before October 1st does come. And the theme for this month is Halloween. Of course, it's been Halloween for a couple of years already with the gift cards, so there's definitely quite a few cool things here, but there are also some confusing things, but I'll mention it when we get to it. So starting off with the retextures, we do have this Dark Wizard of the Mystics right over here. It's a pretty cool looking item. It looks pretty nice on a character as well. Pretty simple wizard item. It is a retexture of this other Violet Wizard, which was a gift card item in the past as well, so not too bad. It's a pretty cool choice to have been retextured, and the new one looks pretty nice as well. So if you do want to get this retexture, you can get it from the store Aldi in October. Next up we have this deluxe candy corn bat hat. This is actually a pretty cool one, and I did forget to mention that all these are pretty much on the catalog already, so you can go try them on with your outfits as well. But this one is pretty nice. It is the retexture of the deluxe bat hat, which was also a gift card item from a couple years ago, so pretty nice choice. Definitely gives off the Halloween vibes right over there. And this new one is pretty much the same thing, but in a candy corn color scheme, so pretty cool right over there, and it looks pretty nice when you wear it on a character as well. So if you do want to get this one, you can get it from the store Dollar General in the month of October. Next up right over here we have the orange skull beanie. This is a pretty decent one right over there. Also has a similar skull to the wizard hat. This one is a texture of the Daredevil skull beanie, which is currently on sale for 125 Robux. So if you like the retexture, you can definitely get the original one that is still available right over there, so not too bad. This orange one gives off a bit more pirate than Halloween vibes, but still pretty nice. And if you do want to get this one, you can get it from the store Woolworths in October. Next up right over here, we have the Melty Pumpkin Latte Ice Cream Hat. And there are quite a few versions of this one that it is a retexture of, but we do have the birthday cake one from just last year, so they definitely see this one quite a lot and they retexture it pretty often. But this new one looks pretty nice. It has more of the Halloween colors, like this kind of darker black color and this lighter orange. I think they are kind of running out of flavors to make though for these ice creams, so some of them are kind of wild, but it looks pretty much the same as the others, so not too bad. And if you do want to get this one, you can get it from JB Hi-Fi in October. Now this is the one that I mentioned at the beginning that was kind of confusing. Right over here we have the Undead Fedora. This one is a retexture of the Skeleton Fedora, which was also a gift card item from a couple of years back. This one, however, they forgot to mention which store it is from, so the only two stores that we don't know what items they are for are Big W and Kohl's. So both of those stores are kind of question marks right now. We don't know exactly what item is from those stores, but one of those stores has this item. And the other store may not get an item. It is kind of uncertain. There isn't any other leak right now that we know of that could be for the other stores, so that's pretty unfortunate that Big W or Kohl's might not get an item this month, but we'll have to see once they officially release. But I'll definitely update you guys if there is another item from those stores. But this is how it looks like right over here, so not too bad. Pretty much similar to the retexture, but in a gray color. So once again, this is either Big W or Kohl's. Hopefully they update the description, but if not, I'll let you guys know in the comment section which store this item is actually for. Next up right over here we have the bundled up Halloween kitty. This is actually a really cute one. It's a black cat in this kind of orange outfit, so not too bad over there. It is a bit extra of this bundled up kitty shoulder friend. This one is kind of more in the winter vibe, so pretty nice that there is a Halloween version of it now, so pretty cute. This is how it looks like a character, so pretty much just like any other shoulder friend, just sits on the shoulder right over there. And if you do want to get this one, you get it from W.H. Smith in the United Kingdom. Next up right over here we have the Flock of Halloween Bats headband. This is definitely a pretty nice Halloween item right over here. Has the orange color and the bats right over there on top. The original right over here is also a gift card item from a couple years ago, so not too bad. A pretty nice choice. I've been retextured, and this is how it looks like on a character, so you can definitely wear some hairs with this one and it would look pretty nice. So a pretty cool item for Halloween, and if you do want to get it, you can get it from the store CVS in October. Next up we have these candy corn pop shades, which kind of give off more summer vibes than Halloween, but we do have the candy corn color scheme again, so not too bad. This one is also one that has quite a few versions of it. We had one from just last year that was a gift card item, as well as another gift card item from a couple years ago, and then there is one that is still on sale, so quite a few different versions of this kind of shades, so they definitely retexture it quite a lot. This new one definitely looks pretty much the same as the others. Pretty crazy, but not too bad, and if you do want to get this one, you can get it from Sainsbury's in October. Next up we have the orange grizzly shoulder friend. This one's pretty cute. It is kind of like an orange gummy bear pretty pretty much. It's another one with a couple versions. We have this rainbow one, which is a toy quote item, and we have this gooey one, which is still on sale that you can still buy. So not too bad. This orange one is pretty cute, and once again, similar to the cat, sits on the shoulder right over there. So if you do want to get this one, you can get it from the store Walgreens in October. And the last retexture we do have as of right now is the candy corn cap right over here. Another kind of item with a candy corn color scheme. It is the retexture of this blue striped cap that is still on sale, so you can still get this original version if you do want to get it. But this candy corn one doesn't look too bad. It definitely fits the Halloween vibe with the color scheme, so if you do want to get this one, you can get it from the store Game in October. Now moving on to some of the new items we do have right over here. There's also a bit of a question mark with some of these descriptions here, but I'll mention it once again when I get to the item. Starting off right over here, we do have the Costco item. It is this striking Grim Reaper, which is actually a pretty cool item. Definitely pretty well made. Has a big kind of sky thread over there, so not too bad. This all looks like a character, so kind of goes over the head like that and has black smoke around the bottom of it, so pretty cool and a pretty unique item for Halloween, so not too bad for Costco in October. Next up, this is the confusing one that I mentioned. It is the Dark Guardian Angel, which actually looks really awesome, but the confusing part is its description. It says that it is from Sam's Club, and we've had Sam's Club exclusive items in the past, but we don't actually have a Walmart or Asda item for this month, so I assume this is also tied in with Walmart and Asda, but they kind of forgot to mention it in the description, so I will definitely clarify when it does update, or if October comes and somebody redeems a card from Walmart, I'll tell you what item you actually get. But so far Walmart and Asda are kind of question marks, but usually they are bundled in with Sam's Club, so I assume that is going to be the case here, but they just kind of forgot to mention them in the description. But this style looks like a character, so pretty similar to the Grim Reaper one with the black smoke, but this one actually has feathers around it, so it looks really awesome to be honest. So definitely probably one of the better ones from this month, and definitely one to get if you do end up enjoying it. Next up right over here we have the Thorny Pumpkin Head. This is actually a pretty nice one too. Pumpkin items do look pretty cool on a lot of different characters, and these thorns definitely add a bit more layers to it as well, so not too bad. This one is actually from GameStop and EB Games, so once again another little change here. EB Games wasn't actually mentioned for gift card items for quite a few months. It was bundled with GameStop a couple of years ago, so it seems like they brought it back to be bundled with GameStop, so now GameStop and EB Games, you can get this item right over here. And this one kind of is hard to tell with the blocky character right over here what effect it is, but it is a green smoke effect, and it kind of goes around the torso area, and also the thorns kind of go all over the place with this blocky character, so it might look better with a different bundle, but this looks like a character right over there. Next up right over here we have Charlie and his axe, which is a pretty disturbing looking item. It is this kind of puppet with an axe right over there, so not too bad. This one doesn't actually have any effects with it, but it is a pretty unique new item, so if you want to get it for Halloween, it is available in October from the store Best Buy, so not too bad, a pretty nice new item to have been released. Next up right over here we have the Disgruntled Sheet Ghost. This one's actually pretty unique as it uses the transparency effect, and they don't actually use transparency that often, but they actually have used it quite a bit in this month of gift card items, so we'll see this effect return with the next few items, but this is a pretty cool looking item right over here. You can get it from the store Target in October, and this looks like a character, so once again it is transparent a little bit, goes on the shoulder, and also has a little smoke effect too, so it has two effects in one. Definitely a pretty cool item nonetheless, and once again you get it from the store Target in October. Moving on, right over here we do have the Select Retailers item for Thailand, Singapore, or Malaysia, and if you don't know what Select Retailers is, it's pretty much any store in these countries that sells Roblox gift cards, but it doesn't give its own unique item. So any store in these three countries that you would find a Roblox gift card, you would pretty much be able to get this item other than 7-Eleven, as 7-Eleven has its own exclusive item, which we'll be going over next. Any store, once again, sells Roblox gift cards in these three countries, you'll pretty much be able to get this one. So this is the Shadow Flat Bat Cap. It looks pretty cute right over here, similar to the other bat cap we actually went over a bit earlier. This one has some bat particles above it, so not too bad right over there. A pretty nice unique new item. So once again, you can get it from Select Retailers in Thailand, Singapore, or Malaysia in October. Now I just mentioned this one, the 7-Eleven item for those three countries. This one is only available at 7-Eleven in those three countries. So pretty cool one over here. The Ice Fire Ram Skull Helm actually looks pretty scary, so definitely fits the theme for Halloween right over there. This one actually has a pretty cool effect with it as well. Has this kind of fire effect on the horns, so not too bad. Definitely a pretty unique one for October. So once again, you get it from the store 7-Eleven in those three countries right over there. Next up right over here we have the Blue Infernal Skull. This one is a similar case to the ghost I mentioned. It is transparent right over here, so when you wear this one, you'll be able to see your head through it. This one is from 7-Eleven in Japan or 7-Eleven in Hong Kong. Kong. 7-Eleven Hong Kong is a new location. We actually had it last month, but it updated after I made the video, so I wasn't able to say it in the video, but now 7-Eleven Japan is also bundled with 7-Eleven Hong Kong. So both of these countries, if you find a 7-Eleven and have Roblox card in them, you'll be able to get this blue infernal skull right over there. And this looks like a character, so once again it is transparent, so you can see your head through it. It also has a blue flame effect on top of it, so not too bad, a pretty nice item for October. And once again, you can get it from that store in either of those two countries. Moving on, we do have this sunflower petal cap, which looks alright. Definitely gives off the fall vibes with the sunflower petals and a little acorn on top, so not too bad. This one is from select retailers, so pretty much similar case to the other select retailers item I mentioned before. You can get it from any store that doesn't have its own unique item. So for clarification, if you go to the left side right over here on your Roblox website, there is a gift card section. So if you click on that, it'll take you to this website right over here. So you can actually get it from this website as well. If you go ahead and buy a card from this website, you'll be able to get the select item, which would appear here when it updates in October, as well as the bonus item. So you'll be able to get 2 items from the gift card website here, with the sunflower cap being the one for October, which would be over here. So if you scroll to the bottom of this page and you see this available at retailer near you section and click on that, it'll show you all the stores near your location and all the stores that I haven't mentioned yet, like Kroger, Safeway, Family Dollar, all these other stores that sell gift card items, but they don't have a unique item for that store specifically. You'll be able to get this sunflower cap item. So 2 methods to get this one, once again from the gift card page right over here, or any store that doesn't have its own unique item. You'll be able to get the select retailers item. And this looks like a character, has this kind of leaf effect coming from it, so pretty cool. Not too bad, a pretty nice effect to go with this item right over here. Next up we have the gnarly tree ghoul back buddy right over here, which is this kind of like haunted tree, which looks pretty cool. And this looks like a character, so it goes in the back and it has this kind of green smoke similar to the pumpkin that we talked about, so kind of a similar effect there with this item. And this one is actually what I just mentioned on the gift card page. When you go to this section right over here, it is the bonus item, so you can only get this item from this gift card page. If you buy a gift card, you'll be able to get the select item and the bonus, but the bonus is only available here. You cannot get it from other stores. So pretty cool item nonetheless, and if you do want to get it, I will leave a link to the gift card page in the description so you can get this one as well as the sunflower for the October month. Now moving on to the Amazon items, we do actually have 5 of them here. We don't know the prices of them yet, but I will leave a pinned comment in the description revealing the prices whenever they do release. But we do have all 5 of them here and we can see how they look like on a character. 4 of them are Halloween themed, 1 of them isn't. This is the one that is not Halloween themed, so I imagine this could be the more expensive one, but once again we don't know until it actually does release. But here we have the utility Roblox rocket launcher. Looks pretty cool. They have quite a few already Roblox themed items that launch the Roblox effects, so not the most unique thing, but it looks pretty cool. It goes in the back as well. This one actually does not have effects with it, but I think it's supposed to. It looks like something that would launch Roblox effects, so that's probably the case, but it doesn't actually have any at the moment, so we'll have to see. Maybe they'll fix it later, but as of right now it doesn't actually have any effects. So just a simple item here, not too bad, but maybe later they'll add effects, but maybe possibly effects are meant to be there but they're just not, so we'll see what happens. But this is one of the Amazon items here. Now moving on, we do have the other Amazon items, and these are all Halloween themed. We have the Moonlit Raven headpiece. This one's actually pretty cute, little raven friend. This one sits on top of the head right over there and it has this glowing moon sitting high above the head, so that's a pretty cool effect right over there. Definitely not so bad for Halloween, so once again this is one of the Amazon items for next month. Next up we have the Phantom Plasma Pack. This is a pretty cool one, kind of like this ghost sucker machine, so not so bad. Once again an Amazon item here. This one also has an effect. It is a pretty subtle effect though. It is this kind of green, kind of strobe laser effect right over there on this circle area, so pretty unique one actually. I don't think we've seen an effect like this before, but this is the effect right over there, and once again it is from Amazon in October. Next up we have this mega parched eyeball head. This is probably the weirdest one in terms of the effects it has and how it looks like in a character. It is similar to the eyeball series, which there are quite a few versions of already, but a bit more detailed. And this is how it looks like in a character, so you can see there's quite a few things very weird about it. First off, the size is this kind of squished oval instead of the circle. This could be a bug, it probably will be fixed later, but it looks very strange. Also, it is transparent, which is kind of weird for this kind of item. I feel like it would have looked better if it wasn't transparent, but you can see your head through it, so it's kind of weird. Seems like it will be a transparent item where you'll be able to see your character inside. So this is one that's a bit weird shape-wise and effect-wise, so not sure how it will look like in the future if they fix it, but if they don't, then this is probably pretty unfortunate positioning for this item. And the last Amazon item here is this extraterrestrial your little head right over there. Once again, a similar case to a lot of the other items, you can see your head through it, which I feel like it would have looked better with just eyes and this effect, but you can see your head through it, so pretty interesting there. Has this kind of telepathy effect with these little rings coming from the head, so pretty interesting, not too bad, and once again from Amazon in October. So yeah, those are all the gift card items for October that we know of so far. Once again, there are a few kind of question marks, but I will leave all the updates in the pinned comment whenever we do know about what is going on with some of these other items. But yeah, that is pretty much this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!